We now have a fuller picture of what led up to an altercation in a Holly Springs neighborhood between a man and officers that ultimately resulted in the man's death. Newly released 911 calls from a neighbor explained the man would not allow her and her family to get into their home. That's when police arrived. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan joins us now live from the neighborhood. And Chelsea, police just released more details. What did you learn?
Yeah, just a few minutes ago, Deborah, we learned a little bit of new information. We learned that when police arrived here on the scene on Cobalt Creek Way, 30-year-old Ryan Schlosser refused to answer their questions. He was actually trying to make his way inside of a neighbor's home. That's when police say he attacked them with a knife. And we're learning tonight 2 officers actually fired their weapons for Schlosser, and that's when we know that a third after that tried life-saving measures.
There's a gentleman standing outside of our home, and he is threatening my husband.
A 911 call from a neighbor revealed that 30-year-old Ryan Schlosser was acting erratically on Cobalt Creek Way, blocking them from getting in their driveway and their home and making strange claims.
He said that he's heard us arguing and that he's heard my husband treat me poorly, which is absolutely untrue. He said we were yelling, and we haven't been home all day.
At one point, the caller said Schlosser came close to the car they locked themselves in for protection.
We have a baby in our car, and the gentleman came very, very close to the door that we were trying to get our son out of.
You can hear the baby crying while the caller is on the phone with dispatch. The caller says she hasn't seen Schlosser around his home for the past 9 months. Other neighbors agreed, saying Schlosser, who lived here, was never around. They actually thought the home was empty. Around 9:30 last night, police responded to the neighborhood, and Schlosser was still standing in the residents' driveways.
Did you see any weapons? No, we don't. It looks like he has AirPods in his ears.
Police say he attacked at least one officer with a knife before he was shot and killed by police. Neighbors say they heard 4 shots go off inside of his home. Police say the 2 officers involved were James Colucci and Edgar Hernandez, who were both hired with the Holly Springs Police Department in 2020. Now, those officers were treated for minor injuries. They're actually on administrative leave tonight as the SBI has taken over the investigation. Deborah.
Chelsea Donovan live in Holly Springs. Thank you, Chelsea.